Hello everyone, I am Teacher Sunny and welcome to our math class.
Now in integers, we are going to do something like adding integers or subtracting integers, but let's go first with adding integers with the same sign. So when we say same, it means that they are similar. When we say sign, we are talking about the positive and the negative signs in integers. So if the signs of the integers are the same, we're just going to add the numbers normally and copy the sign of the integers. This is the shortcut. But the long cut would be it's getting the absolute value of the integer, and then add them together before going to copy the sign that is in the problem. Let's have an example. We have negative 7 plus negative 2. So they are both negative, so they have the same integers, and we are adding them together. So when we say get the absolute value, it means the distance of a number to 0. So what is a negative 7? Absolute value. This is the symbol for the absolute value, which is equal to 7. So the absolute value of negative 7 is 7, because if we are going to plot that in a number line, let's say this is 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, and negative 7. How far negative 7 is 0? We're going to skip the stop counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 7. So we could all just see that it will always become a positive number. If it is a positive, it's still positive number. For instance, what is the absolute value of positive 21? The answer is 21. What is the absolute value of negative 21? The answer is 21. So absolute value is how far a negative or a positive number is to 0. So we're just going to just like counting the steps. How many steps are we going to take from that number to 0? So we can make it shorter by just making the number become a positive number. So what is the absolute value of negative 7? The absolute value of negative 7 is 7. We're going to add them together. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So what is 7 plus 2? 7 plus 2 is 9. And we're just going to copy the sign. Since both of them are negative, our final answer will be negative. So let's make another example. For example, 45 plus 75. So our not positive number are called natural numbers because we don't have to put a positive symbol all the time. There will be special cases, but there are also more cases or situation that we don't have to put the positive symbol. So for example, here we have 45 plus 7. So 45 plus 7 is equal to 52, correct? But if we're going to do find the step-by-step process, that is getting the absolute value of 45 plus the absolute value of 7. Absolute value of 45 is 45 plus absolute value of 7 is 7, which gives us 52. And it is positive, but we don't have to put it anymore because the two symbols or the two integers that we have, 45 and 7, are both positive. So to cut the story short, we are just going to add the numbers normally, and then we are just going to copy the sign of the integers.